Welcome to this tutorial on the OAKS Dropbox. This tutorial will cover grading an assignment. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to explain where to go to grade an OAKS assignment, and you'll be able to demonstrate how to give feedback on an assignment. So let's get started. I'm going to begin in my OAKS class, and from the grades drop-down in the upper navigation, I'm going to choose Assignments Dropbox. And here are a list of my assignments. I can see here that on assignment 1, I have 2 new submissions, so 2 people have completed, and I haven't evaluated any of them. So let's go ahead and get started on viewing the new people's assignments. I'm going to click here on the number 2 to view those. This drops me immediately into my first student's assignment. I can tell the student's name over here on the side. I can go to the Dropbox assignment or preview from a student view, which I really don't need to do. What I'm more interested in is, as I scroll down here, I'm more interested in the evaluation and feedback area. On the left-hand side, click on the link for this student's assignment and it'll open up on the left. Once it's opened, I can view it and read it. I can also download it if I want to do any markup. Currently, OAKS does not have a native markup tool within it, but one will be coming soon. So if I would like to do something to the equivalent of a word track changes, I would have to download this assignment and mark it up outside of OAKS. But from in here, I can view it. And then on the side, I can give it a grade. And down here in the bottom, I can type in my feedback. I can also record an audio feedback by clicking on Record Audio and choosing New Recording. Hi, John Doe. I thought overall the ideas in your outline were great. I would like to have seen it contain a little bit more structure and look less like just rambling notes. Hi, John Doe. I thought overall... After I'm finished, just click Add. And you can see it attaches that audio file right here underneath my feedback area. The last thing I can do is the Add File button. If I had downloaded this file here using the download button, opened it in Word, and done the track changes or marked it up, added my notes, etc., I can return that file to the student using this Add File button. Clicking on it allows me to select that marked up file and give it back to the student. Now it's time to grade the next student, so in the upper right corner, I just choose the right arrow. I'll save these changes and move on. Click the student's submission on the left. On the right, scroll down until I see evaluation and feedback, give it a grade, and type in my feedback. Again, I can record an audio file by choosing the Record Audio button, or I can add a file by choosing the Add File button. Now when I'm finished grading these, I will click the Publish button down here at the bottom, and that's what actually sends this grade to the grade book. So I'm going to go back to assignments by clicking in the upper left corner, the link that says back to assignments, and click on assignment 1 here so that we can see all of our submissions. So I wanted to show you something that I demonstrated within the grading area. The first one I never published. I just said save. When I moved to the next student, it asked if I wanted to save it, and I chose save. This saves as a draft. This one is published. This means that this student can go into either the assignment tool or the gradebook and see their grade, whereas this student cannot. So I do need to publish this student's feedback. I can do so by clicking the checkbox next to their name and choosing the Publish Feedback. This is a way that you can actually grade all of your students and return all of the papers at one time. So in this scenario, you would go in and grade some of your students today, save as draft, grade some of your students tomorrow and save as draft, and when you're finally finished, you'll come in, you'll select the top box, which selects all of your students, and click the Publish Feedback. And this way, your students have all of their papers returned to them on the same day. Now you can see that they both say published. Now if we want to just double check, let's go into our grade book and see that that assignment grade published properly. I'll go into my Enter Grades area here at the top of the screen, and I'll look for my new assignment, which is assignment 1. And here you can see that the grades were automatically entered into the grade book. You'll also notice this icon here on the left-hand side of each of these grades, and this allows me to go directly into that student's assignment. So if I'm wondering why I gave John an 80, I can click here and it drops me right back into John's specific assignment. I can go in and see the feedback that I gave and why I might have given him that 80. At this point, I can retract his grade, or I can give him a new grade and update it. And that's how you can grade the assignment Dropbox tool.